you, and if for some reason they are not going great now, just be patient, they will be better soon. Today, I, Ashima Bhardwaj, welcome you to the ninth episode of Unspoken Experiences. Yeah, it has been a really long journey. We have come this far, and we have been enlightened with so many different experiences. And today, as well, we have a very special guest who will be narrating his life experience from which we all can learn. So, let's wait for our today's guest to join in, and then
Hello, Ashima. Can you hear
So
me?
hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
So how things are going for you?
I'm great actually. Things are going pretty great. Yes.
Glad to know.
And
Glad
what
to
about
know.
you?
Yeah, same. Things are. Yeah, it's like a tipsy, मतलब ups and downs.
Yeah,
होते रहते हैं. So it's
yeah, this
more or
happens.
less. Yeah, more or
Ebbs
less,
and
it's
troughs.
great.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good to know.
So, would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just a regular college going student. Currently I'm in a final year of MBBS, and
Okay.
before getting into the MBBS, I took a 2 year gap. So basically, I failed 2 times, and in the third attempt, I got the admission for MBBS.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a simple story. It is simple story. It's nothing too uh, too much dramatic or something like that. But
But
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
everyone has their own story.
Definitely, definitely. And the struggle that a student goes through is something that only a student can understand who have gone through those struggles. So, yeah, definitely it must not have been
Yeah,
simple and easy for you as you have been seeing it now at that time. So, it's really appreciative. So,
yeah. As you said, life actually goes it never goes in a straight line or straight down.
yeah,
It always goes with the ups and downs,
right.
and it's similar kind of story. So
Okay.
initially,
Mhm.
I came from a vernacular background from school. So as all children around us, everyone wants to be CA, doctors, and engineers,
Yeah,
and I was one of them. So
okay.
I never had a issue. I never thought much that why do I want to become doctor only. I just
Mhm.
wanted, it's an impressive career option. Everyone will
Okay,
love it. So why should I not choose it? So
right.
I tried it, but
Mhm.
after 12th, I never got enough guidance to
Mhm.
how to go for it, what books
Yeah,
to study, and what are the ways to study. And that's why
right.
it took me 2 years, and
Mhm.
in those 2 years, the 2 years were not that easy, but
Mhm.
it was not that difficult for me actually, because
Okay.
I was living. My friends were also repeating, so I was with the kids who were also doing the same thing. So I never
Hmm.
felt, yeah, oh, I'm doing something different or something out of the box.
Hmm.
But right now, as I think that, I took it took me 2 years,
Yeah.
and that does really sometimes surprise me, because I'm 2 year older than few people in my classroom only.
But
And what you yeah.
but yeah, there is this one thing that I would like to mention that there are so many people who wants to be doctor, and I was one of them who tried to pursue MBBS after my
Yes,
12th
yes.
standard. But the
Yeah,
thing is,
yeah.
it takes a lot of persistence, and though it took you 2 years to get into MBBS, but it is really appreciative that you were persistent and you could
Yeah.
get to this MBBS course that you wanted to. So it's really appreciative.
Thank you, Ashima. But the thing is that I realized that
Mm.
actually what used to happen with me, I used to study, but I am that carefree guy who do not get I do not worry much. My friend
Okay.
used to call me, you are a very optimistic person. But
Mm-hmm.
I know sometimes in the deep inside that I used to get low. I used to feel sad. I used to
Right.
get scared of thinking of future. Yeah, am I able to do it? How will happen? Because in my family, there was no one to guide me,
Mm.
and no one is even graduated also.
Right.
So there was no one to tell me this way you should do it. I used
Mm.
to. So initially, my parents did not like my decision of taking gap year or something like that. But eventually, I convinced them.
Okay.
But after getting into admission, I realized that the many people are there are people who are freshers who got admission
Mm.
in the first attempt itself.
Mm.
People are coming from CBSE board, ICSE board,
Mm.
and that really made me feel nervous. I used to feel inferiority complex,
Yeah.
because I used to feel that they are way smarter than me. They have done
Mm.
things in just 1 year, which I took 3 years.
Right.
So I used to think, oh my God, how I'm able to cope up with that.
Mm.
So what used to happen? So after 3 months of MBBS,
Mm.
there was a test happen in our college. So
Mm.
in this test, there was a 10 people who got shortlisted,
Mm.
who has chances, who, who can fail in the
Mm.
next MBBS, and I was one of them.
Okay.
I performed very badly because I was not understanding anything whatever is happening in that course.
Mm.
But in our MBBS curriculum itself, there is a structure. There was a mentor. They give you a one mentor. So
Okay.
every 10 person, there is a one teacher from
Okay.
each department who
Mm.
mentors you.
Mm.
So throughout your MBBS journey, if anything happens, you do not understand something, or you want to share something, you go to that
Mm.
mentor and you speak with them. It's like
Mm.
that. So I got a
Right.
mentor, a Dr. Guru Timan, I would like to mention this,
Okay.
and he was my mentor, and he listened to me that what was my problem, why
Mm.
I feel that why I am not studying,
Mm.
because he tried to counsel me that look, it's okay to feel that, because I know, because she was from the vernacular medium, so I
Right.
feel that she understands me,
Mm.
what I was feeling, and she counseled me, she mentored me, and she given me the right advice to study
Okay. Mm.
in a specific way, and I practiced it slowly. I
Mm.
started reading things, and things changed a little bit. And
Right.
after 1 year, after my first year result came, that I
Mm.
also yeah, I was in top five people in the MBBS.
Nice.
So so the things I would like to say is that I was never having so much of stress. I
Mm.
was never having so much of. I was never depressed, or I was never too anxious about
Mm.
anything. But
Mm.
still, that mentor, na, you need in your life.
Right.
That
Definitely.
yeah, that helped me a lot, because that changed my life actually.
Mm.
Because though people will say that you were not having any issues,
Mm.
but but she knows what was the issue, and she gave me
Yeah.
right advice to it.
Right.
And people don't understand. People wait for the things to have big things to happen. People
Mm.
think when you become psychotic person, or when you have
Right.
consistent depression, then you will go to the mental, then you should seek for
Mm.
the mental health professional. But
Right.
when the problem is very small,
Mm.
when you then what if we treat that, you whom you call the wise person, the person
Mm.
who seeks the clinical stage, who comes to the doctor at an early stage of disease,
Mm.
or a person who go to the doctor at a very late stage of disease.
Right.
They have a better prognosis. Who has a better prognosis? One who comes early to the doctor.
Relate to the
And
doctor.
I
Right.
guess, yeah. And that's the case. I think people should understand that it's
Mm.
okay for your smaller problems, even if you go to the mental health professional,
Mm.
because as she was my mentor, she is a doctor itself. So
Mm.
she understood me. She given me a proper space to talk, and she gave me the right advice,
Right.
and that's what happened actually. So
Okay.
that helped me a lot as a person.
That's a very
And
good thing that you have mentioned that it is very important to reach out to someone for help who is a professional in that area at the earlier stage than
Yeah,
going into a later stage. So I would
yeah,
like
yeah.
to know, like as you mentioned that you have been before going to MBBS, you have studied for 2 years. So,
Yeah.
like after 12th, the first time you gave your exams for like getting into an MBBS college. So the result,
Hmm.
when the result would have, matlab, when the result would have came and everything that went through your mind, like the thoughts, emotions, like, okay, I did not clear, what will happen next? Or were you this persistent, or what was the motivational force that kept you this persistent for 2 years that no, I want to get into this MBBS for by hook or crook? What
Oh,
was the motivational
uh,
force behind it?
yeah. Frankly speaking, I like the job itself, thinking of myself as a, yeah, to do things. But the what used to happen is that after giving exam itself, I used to know whether I'm going to get or not, because that
Mhm.
day we used to get answer sheet, and I can
Hmm.
compare, and I know at the some point, yeah, I have not performed very well.
Hmm.
So and even before going to the exam, you know yourself deep down
Yeah.
that how much you have prepared, and with this preparation, can you clear it or not?
Right.
And
Right.
and so wow, so it took me 2 years to say myself that yeah, I have prepared enough
Okay.
actually, and that was the case. But how can I say that I have not prepared at all? I have prepared. I tried because I never tried my 100%, and
Right.
that's the case actually. I never tried my 100% because I never knew that how to
Yeah.
try effectively. But the
Right.
mentor I got afterwards,
Hmm.
that changed a lot of things, though
Right.
it is not a significant for any other person.
Hmm.
When I go to a friend, I say, he would say, या तेरे से नहीं हो रहा है तो मत कर, या other option, कोई तो दूसरा option choose कर ले.
Right.
But he understand that yeah, you can do it,
Hmm.
but you need to do it in this certain way. You are doing some few things wrong. As I
Hmm.
said, that the mental health professionals, anyone,
Right.
maybe counselor, it may be hypnotherapist, psychologist, psychiatrist, but they have right
Hmm.
tools. They are
Right.
trained in that way to,
Hmm.
so they are able to give you the better advice and right advice.
Right.
One of my friends who is a financial counselor, he
Hmm.
said once that यार इंडिया में एडवाइस के लिए कोई पैसे नहीं देता. People, but people should
Right.
understand that right advice can change their life. Uh,
Definitely.
and as a student, that gave me a lot of confidence
Hmm.
because I understood that yes, I felt that yes, I can do this.
Hmm.
I can study. I can study. Though I am little bit, it takes me more time to study
Hmm.
than other people, average people. But I
Hmm.
can do it in my own way and do my things. It doesn't matter. I don't have to
Right.
compare myself with other always,
Hmm.
and that helped me a
That
lot.
is important. Yeah. That is
Yeah,
very
yeah,
important that to not give in with the peer pressure that we see around. That
yeah, yeah.
okay,
And
yeah.
as a college student, you always try to fit in the box. That
Hmm.
yeah, you always
Right.
try because and you never talk about your insecurities
Hmm.
in front of any people actually,
Right.
because this is the era of social media. We always try to show your best
Brighter
angle,
side. Yeah.
but we never talk about the darker side, and
Hmm.
actually we never address the problem. But
Hmm.
and how will we get treated, or it will become better if we never address it.
Hmm.
And
Right.
I think that is a good thing, what has happened to me, that I got help from a person at the right time.
Hmm. That is
And
important.
yes, yes, definitely.
Right.
Yes, that's
So,
it. I never had a
hmm.
huge issues with my problems. I never had a huge breakdown, mental breakdown in my life.
Right.
But the small step definitely helped me a lot.
Hmm. And what was that small step that helped you getting a right mentor?
Yes, that may be actually. I would like to tell you one thing, that during my repeat year,
Hmm.
I was repeating, I used to feel low sometimes. So once
Hmm.
I went to the hospital to
Okay.
seek for to uh, to seek a mental health. I
Okay.
went to the psychiatrist,
Hmm.
but he was not there actually. So
Hmm.
I came home and never went there. because
Okay.
uh, after a so long time I gathered a courage to go there, and I
Hmm.
he was not there. Then I never thought, oh, okay, this is not thing I needed right now. But
Okay.
after some time, when someone gave me ready-made,
Hmm.
because she came ready-made, she came asking me. I never
Hmm.
came to went to the mentor.
Right.
But I realized that what if I have went there that time would
Hmm.
have been better actually.
Right.
So those who are in their earlier phase who feel little bit of stress, it's
Hmm.
okay to go and ask for a help. Doesn't matter.
Definitely, definitely. So, was there at any point, like when you were repeating, when you were giving exams for MBBS, was there any time you felt like, no, I should pursue something else, or I should think of
Yeah,
something
yeah.
else than MBBS? Was there a point in your life?
Of course. Actually, after my it used to happen many times. So I
Mm,
prepared a backup plan. What if I failed? I will go
mm,
do this.
okay.
If I failed in that too, because I
Mm,
have failed. I After my first year of repeating, I
mm,
failed. I have prepared three plans.
mm,
I will do MBA. I will do BSc, and I will go in NDA and
mm,
army and whatever stuff. And after
right.
my second year of third attempt, I
Mm,
actually took admission in the BSc college. I started
okay.
my BSc college for one
Mm,
month, and then I
mm,
got into the admission. So I stopped. So basically, I was so uncertain about my decision.
mm,
Okay, because that was it.
right. So,
So yeah,
what
it used to happen.
Yeah,
But
so how
what
did you deal with it?
I I dealt with actually the teachers helped me that time.
Okay.
You know, the looking because looking when I used to look at them, there should be some example who did it. No,
Hmm.
so there was one guy in our society uh,
Okay.
who took 2 years actually. So I
Hmm.
used to look at him, okay, he can do it, so I can, and he also he also needed the time.
Hmm.
So probably I should give my 100% first,
Hmm.
and then I should think about.
Hmm.
If I didn't able to give my 100%, then there is no point.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for my yes, give your 100%, and
Hmm.
if it doesn't happen, then it's okay. Then I was not so much in a stress, and
Hmm.
thankfully it happened.
Right. So the teachers who were there when you took
Yeah,
admission in a
and the
BSc college,
example,
the teachers there in the BSc college helped you.
yeah, no, the teachers in the our repeaters classes, they
Okay.
used to
Okay.
give us examples that who cracked and what they are going, what are
Okay.
they are having such kind of students. So
Mm-hmm.
these a kind of example used to inspire me. You know, that when you
Yeah.
want to go to when you want to become a footballer, you
Hmm.
should look for a footballer. You should look for
Right.
a Messi, Ronaldo. So these kind of
Hmm.
things used to happen. I used to look at the kids who are doing great.
Hmm.
So I used to look at them and yeah, I should able to do this. I
Right.
love this. I love doing this. So
Right.
the example. So
Hmm.
I used to meet the one guy who is doctor actually, who was
Hmm.
doctor, and I used to talk to him sometimes, and I used to feel inspired talking to him.
Hmm.
So whoever whoever that person who takes you in that zone
Right.
uh, does really help you a lot
Hmm.
actually,
Definitely. So,
because when you come
hmm,
home you forget that, because in your home no one talks about MBBS, no
yeah.
one talks about how to solve physics questions, and no one talks
Hmm.
about how to remember this chemistry reaction.
Right.
And
Right.
that used to happen actually with.
Hmm.
So the getting in the environment it does help
Hmm.
me a lot.
Getting the feel of being a doctor.
Yeah, yeah. Other than feel, I must say the preparation zone, the shoes
Yeah.
instant. When you want to go to the exercise, going to the gym does help you. You
Hmm.
can run without
Right.
shoes, but shoes help.
Yeah. Shoes help. Right. That is a very good point you have mentioned. Like, yeah, without
Yeah,
shoes you can run, but shoes definitely help.
yeah.
Right.
That's what I would
So,
like to say about even mental health professional also.
hmm.
You can
Right.
solve your smaller problems on your own,
Hmm.
but definitely one who is trained and who has mastered it can
Yeah.
help you definitely.
Yeah. Can make things easier for you to deal with.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
So it was like every time you gave exam, you knew that there is something missing and you have to like pick that missing block
Hmm.
and then you can
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
So that was the
yeah.
motivation for you.
Yeah, that was my motivation. I was feeling that yes, I need to give my 100%. I
Hmm.
always, and why I was not able to give my 100%? Because I never knew the way I wanted to give. So
Right.
I talked about my mentor. He told me
Hmm.
the way to give you 100%. He
Hmm.
he made me realize that this is the way you should study, and not the other people. Not try to
Hmm.
imitate other people, and
Right.
that helped me a lot actually. Then I started enjoying studies itself and everything
Hmm.
that happened due to that. Because
Okay.
I do not compare myself with every other person
Hmm.
who is excelling in his studies or something like that.
Hmm.
But I do enjoy studying itself because I know the ways, and
Right.
that helped me
Right.
a lot actually.
Hmm. That's important to not compare yourself with others.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Because as you know, your circumstances are different. Your
Right.
everything is different. Your
Hmm. You're
all
working
your
different. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's the thing, and that's why you are unique always.
Definitely. So after you got into MBBS, so what were the
Hmm.
problems you faced initially, and at what point of MBBS you got your mentor? Like how many days have passed that you finally got the mentor that helped you?
Yeah, it's after 3 months actually. I
Okay.
told you now. Initially, after 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
the test happened, and I performed worst. So
Yeah.
the mentor took me seriously and asked me, "Hey, come." He asked me, "Come sit here, and
Okay.
what's happening in your life?" He didn't ask me why you are performing low. You should study. He
Mm.
just made me sit and say, "Hey, what's happening in your life? What do you
Okay.
do with your time? How do you spend your
Mm.
time?" He asked me such kind of question, and I started to open up with her. I started telling her about everything. Random talks happened,
Mm.
and it made me feel comfortable about it. And
Right.
then I started, then after that I started listening to her. I started taking her seriously because
Mm.
I knew she is taking me seriously. She
Right.
is not here to just to give me advice. She is
Right.
really interested in knowing what's the problem is,
Hmm.
and that's what actually helped me.
Right.
And
Uh, yeah, it is very important, like to explore your issues, your problems, what you're facing in a very non-judgmental and a very safe space. So that is very important
yeah,
that she provided that to you. So after, like, what were the thoughts initially, like when you did not get your mentor? So before that, like as you said that you felt a kind of inferiority complex that they have come from like CBSE board or different
hmm,
reasons that you have mentioned. So did
yeah.
you acknowledged that before getting a mentor or after mentor helped you explore those things that you finally recognized, okay, this is the problem that I'm facing? Or is it before
No, no.
that also you knew about it?
I was able to recognize the problem, but I was
Hmm.
not able to conquer it.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to find the way. What should I do? They are they are there who they are. I am the
Right.
way I am. But
Hmm.
what should I do with this? So
Hmm.
yes, then I started. It's okay. Or let it be. Then I became more casual about whole thing,
Right.
and then I started focusing on myself only rather than focusing on other people's progress.
Hmm.
And she told me actually, the mentor herself told me, then
Hmm.
what was happening with myself. Are you able to say develop the interest in your subject? Then I started, no, I was just considering the marks and all. Then I
Hmm.
started reading and all that happened, and it helped. That helped me rather than just. Then the whole point of comparison I forgot. I forgot
Okay.
that whole point itself.
Hmm.
Because I started getting results by my own way, na,
Hmm.
that boosted my confidence.
Right.
And yeah,
So after that, you started investing your energy into things that would matter, like reading
yeah,
about
yeah,
topics and all of that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
I invested in trying different things, and I invested in me rather than worrying about other things. Actually, this
Right.
happened, and I tried different things. I failed at different things, but
Mm.
I enjoyed everything.
That is important to enjoy things you do.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So, like after the first year that went by, was there any other problem that you faced while completing these 5 years? As you said that you are in your final year now.
Um, I think the problems come and goes. That used to happen. The smaller problems, the problem, but I definitely I became stronger as a person because
Hmm.
because I got a group of friends who also help you. It's not right to say that every time you should go and ask a
Hmm.
friend, but it's very good to have a friend circle
Hmm.
who
Right.
understands you. And
Right.
I feel like I have people around me
Hmm.
who really give me a good advice, who really
Right.
try to understand me.
Hmm.
The good kind of they are good people itself, so
Hmm.
that does help me sometimes. And the
Right.
problems, I don't think right now actually much about problems itself.
That's nice.
I guess
Hmm.
life flows.
That's right. So what you do, like, do you like just mingle with your friends or you try to do things that matters? And what was the things that when you face a problem, like whatever, in studies or in personal life, whatever
Yeah,
kind of problem that you
yeah.
face, what is your approach generally? Like, how do you deal with problems in life?
Well, first thing when I get a huge problem, I go and sleep. That's my stress buster actually. I take a nap to
Okay.
calm myself down in any
Right.
situation. Yeah,
Hmm.
but after when I see there is a quote, that to understand whether you can change the situation or not, or
Right.
to understand to know the whether you cannot change the situation and know the difference between which things you cannot change and which you
Hmm.
can. And
Right.
if it is a solvable, let's go and solve it. If it's not, then
Hmm.
forget about it. That's my
Right.
attitude pretty much.
That's like the essence sometimes, and it's very difficult to adopt it,
Yeah,
right? Because
I know. But
yeah, but
but
it takes.
as my yeah, I have my friend who is a counselor, so I talk to her sometimes. So that also makes
Hmm.
me feel good.
Right, right.
Talking her sometimes I do take. So you can consider that as a professional help. Talking to her,
Definitely.
that really, yeah. So that really does help me a lot, and
Hmm.
it's been a great journey since.
That's right. So, like, if I have to ask, like, if you have to pick one, what has been the lowest point in your life, and what were the thoughts that went through your mind that time, and what did you do, starting May, what did you do, and later on, how it turned out?
So initial, as I said, the initial 2 3 months of the MBBS college, that
Mm-hmm.
that was the lowest time. I used to eat and I used to directly go to sleep because I do not want to interact with any person.
Okay.
Because I used to feel while interact with anyone, I used to feel
Mm-hmm.
that, oh, they are doing such a great thing. They have read
Mm-hmm.
so many books. They have done so much. Everyone is singer, dancer, or whatever, something like that.
Right.
Everyone is sportsman and also a studious person. I used
Mm-hmm.
to feel, oh, I'm nothing in front of them. So I used to interact less with them. I used to go to sleep, and I used to wake up early. Just
Mm-hmm.
and I used to do the things which I wanted to do. I used to
Mm-hmm.
uh, watch uh, watch movies after waking up at a 5 a.m.
Right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't because I wanted to be alone time. I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to live alone. I
Right.
don't wanted to interact during that time. And
Hmm.
but after that happened, I used to enjoy. I started enjoying
Hmm.
other people's company. As I
Right.
said, I used to start learning from
Hmm.
other people's
Hmm.
experiences, other people's methods,
Hmm.
and that really helps me in understanding people because
Hmm.
when every person, I guess, has their own way you understand that,
Hmm.
then it doesn't matter. Then I never felt that I am inferior to anyone or someone is superior to me. I just
Hmm.
enjoyed.
Right.
I started appreciating other people that, oh, they are doing really great things.
Right.
And that mentor, actually, I will say that mentor is the thing. He
Hmm.
started when she said that focus on your thing, your
Hmm.
method, rather than focusing on other methods. That
Right.
helped me a lot
Hmm. That's
because that
that's.
during,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah,
So that's a very good thing that you have said, that you have mentioned that instead of getting inferior about seeing other people progress, one should like appreciate and learn things that they
yeah,
do better. So that is
yeah,
very
yeah,
good that you have said that. So okay. So, one thing that I would like to ask you, that there
yeah.
are a lot of people who are preparing for MBBS or who have just now got into an MBBS college. So, one
Hmm.
message that you would like to give those students who are struggling or who are at a place that you were there earlier. So, what is the kind of
Yeah, yeah,
message
yeah.
that you would like to give them?
First, uh, know your why clearly. Why do you want to go
Hmm.
to? I see many people want to be like I was one of them who just
Right.
wanted to do MBBS without just to impress society or something like.
Hmm.
Know your why clearly. Even if that is your case, that why do you want? Even you want to be you want to have stable career option,
Hmm.
whatever it may be. It's okay. But when you
Right.
know that your why, it becomes easy. And of course, I will say that listen to the doctors, actually, listen to the medical students, how they prepared,
Hmm.
and actually improve on their methods and add your own tadka to it. It will really
Right.
help you. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm. That's right. I think it's not only for MBBS students, it's for
yeah,
every student who wants to pursue any field, that one should know their why. And it should be
yeah,
motivating enough that it will just make you get up your bed and start working.
yeah,
Like, the
yeah, yeah,
why should be
definitely.
that powerful. So that's very good thing that you have said, that it does not matter what your why is, even if it is to have a stable career or have a stable job, but definitely it should be powerful enough that you can start working on it
Yeah,
right away.
definitely. I never had a dream of becoming next big Jeff Bezos of the world. I just
Yeah,
had a dream of, yeah, I just want a very peaceful, satisfactory life. And
right.
along with, I want to have a financial freedom. I'm the guy who wants to go to who wants to go skydiving after watching ZNMD. So
Right.
I'm a really straightforward and simple guy. But
Hmm.
there is nothing wrong in it. Huh?
Definitely.
You so that is what the case. You just have to know yourself.
Hmm.
That will really help you because that will give you the way.
Definitely.
And
So it was quite motivating and inspiring to talk to you and listen to your journey of getting into MBBS and surviving these 5 years. And finally, like, you will be a doctor in few months or
yeah,
a year. So
yeah,
that's
after a year.
really, yeah. So congratulations in advance.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Curious Insight, to give me a platform to talk.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we are
And
glad to have you here.
yes, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
So thank you for joining in today and sharing your life experience with us. It was definitely a thing to learn from, and we
And
have learned. I'm sure that the viewers who have been with us this till this time, they have also learned something or the other. So it was quite,
yeah, one thing,
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a simple thing, but
Hmm,
I just want to the simple things are important to us. Simple
definitely.
problems are very important to us. I just want to say that, and that's it.
Yeah, right. Hmm. Simple problems require sometimes modern solutions.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
And thank you, Ashima. It's very nice. It's nice to talk to you.
Same here, same here. And Merry Christmas in advance.
Yeah, yeah. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to all the viewers and Ashima, you too. Curious Insight.
We wish you the same.
Thanks a
All the
lot.
best
Thanks.
for the future
Yeah,
and
yeah,
career as a doctor. I'm sure you
yeah,
will
sure.
enjoy. All your hard work will get paid off. So thank you for joining
Definitely.
in today and sharing your experience with us. So it was great
Thank you for
talking to
having
you.
me.
It was our pleasure.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.